Hello, welcome to Icewind Dale. We're on a quest to figure out what is the source of the evil that we foresaw arising in the north, and can we stop it if possible? So we're going to go ahead and travel over here. We're headed back to the Vale. I'll cut out the travel time. Okay, we're back. I was going to stop here and then come back, but I guess there was a skeleton who wandered off, and because I don't think they respawn, so he must have wandered off and we missed him before, and so now we're all aggroed on the skeleton.
I'm on it.
I think we may be in for another
Agreed.
round of some kind of cloud.
This one's mine. I'll handle it.
I probably should have stood further back so we had more time to hit him with our ranged weapons.
Here. All right.
Okay.
Orders?
Oh, all right. Nice shot.
Good.
And I realized last episode, I was talking about this was a time before fast travel was invented. And then right after I said that, I fast traveled from the Vale to Koldar. So what I meant was, you can't like just from here say, now let's go from here to Koldar. You got to do all that walking. So there is fast travel. It's just not
Good.
the
I'm
most
listening. I'm on it.
efficient fast travel.
To the butcher's work, then.
All right,
Yeah.
back up.
Sure.
I'll handle it.
Oh, I don't remember this. I thought we were going right into the main crypt area.
All right.
No, stop doing that. What? It's clicking on M. I don't know what you thought I was doing there, buddy, but it wasn't
Yes.
whatever you thought it was.
Are you ready for me? You want a taste of this?
What we really want though is to get rid of these
Time to
guys
turn this
before they
one
fire
back to
all of
size.
their fire arrows.
Ready.
To victory. God grant me strength.
Because we want those fire arrows.
Got it.
He's not firing
Give the
fire
word.
arrows.
You want a taste of this?
To
Your
the
life
butcher's
is
work, then.
forfeit.
Here.
Regroup.
Agreed.
Bolt +1. And fire arrow.
Speak your mind.
Orders? I'll handle it.
Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a trap up here. Of course we missed. Oh,
How can I help? It shall be done.
Run. Yeah.
Got it.
Forgot that,
I'm on it.
instead of, like, targeting here where he was standing, it was going to target him. So when he ran out, he was bringing the cloud with him. Now notice I took a shot at the mage. If I'd hit him, it would have disrupted the spell casting. But, of course, I never hit him. I never disrupt their spell casting. Now, when I'm spell casting, they'll hit me all the time and disrupt me. I could cast Zone of Sweet Air and get rid of that. But I don't want to waste that spell in case we get another cloud attack. And we're all in it. Alright.
Death comes for you.
Alright, well, we interrupted the spell casting that time. So that was good.
Done.
Can't complain about that. This inlaid mosaic appears to be a wolf's paw. It is a duplicate of the one you saw at the tomb entrance.
Huh?
Ready. All right.
Okay. So once again, we want to take out these guys first before they use up all of their fire arrows. Okay, we've hit them quite a bit. Take them down already. Thank you.
Your command?
Ugh. And he's getting whacked on.
Gods grant me strength.
Vita mortis.
'Come on, kill this skeleton archer. Thank you. Why did it take you so long? Here, do that, then that.
Here.
Except for you. Attack this guy.
Vita mortis.
14.
Vita mortis.
'Understood.
No fire arrows? Shot all his fire arrows? Well, that's not right. That's not right at all. Bolt +1. Short bow +1. We sure are getting a lot of short bows. Bracer of defense, armor class 8. And he's currently got the same thing. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. It's only, I think this only counts if you don't have any other armor on for whatever strange reason. Yeah, whatever wacky D&D rule that was about. All right, so back to
Agreed.
Yes? It shall be done.
okay. I think we got everything. Check for traps. Oh.
Okay.
I think when we open this door, we're going to have a big fight. Let's come back here.
Got it. Got it.
Ready. Fine, fine.
Did they put that right there so it'd be hard to position your crew here? Check for traps. Oh no, we gotta go talk to this guy first. And then we get into a big fight. I think is how that goes.
I'll handle it.
Gonna come this way so that our bard is in, well, our bard should be in the middle. That's not what I wanted to do.
Understood.
Yep.
Actually, let's cut back here. There you go. We'll change our formation to that.
Orders?
Okay, now I think we have her talk to him.
Done.
At last, the mighty adventurer stands before me. To what do I owe this honor?
I take it you were expecting me?
I have been observing your progress since you first stepped foot into my realm. It was only a matter of time before you made your way here. So tell me, why have you come?
I seek the evil that plagues Kuldahar.
If it is evil that you seek, then you need look no further. I stand here before you. However, I am not the one who plagues Kuldahar. For that evil, you must look elsewhere.
Why should I believe you to be innocent spirit?
I care not at all whether you believe me, adventurer. I am centuries dead and bound to these halls for eternity. I care even less for the living or their gathering places. If your Kuldahar is beset by evil, it is not of my doing. Go seek your villain elsewhere.
If not you, then who is responsible?
Who indeed? I can answer your question, but I require a boon first. Perform a task for me, and I will answer you.
What task, Spirit?
Auril, the ice goddess, is worshipped by some here in the cold north. Auril commands her followers to extinguish all fires, to open structures to the cold winds, and to deny warmth a place to gather. As you can see, my tomb would be an abomination to a follower of Auril.
I concede your point. Go on.
A priestess of Auril has stood at the threshold of my tomb and gazed within. Recently she attempted entry, but my guardians foiled her.
So, we spoke with Kresselack's spirit, and he claims he's not responsible for the evil that plagues Kuldahar, but he claims to know who is. In exchange for an answer, he asked a boon of our party: slay a priestess of Auriel, who has recently tried to enter his tomb and extinguish the warmth within. Only when she is dead will he give us the answer we seek.
Now that you have slain my guardians, there is nothing to prevent her from returning and carrying out the will of Auril. I do not wish to spend eternity in a cold, lightless hell. Find this Aurelite and slay her. Only then will I answer you.
Okay. We do want to know what his answer is. And we're not about extinguishing all warmth. We ourselves need fires and stuff to keep warm. We can't live in the extreme cold. So, I'll say very well. I'll find this priestess and deal with her.
Excellent. Be quick about the task, for even now I sense her presence within the veil. Return to me when you have dealt with her. Until then, I have nothing more to say.
So we're willing to take out this priestess who we don't really agree with what her belief is anyway, in order to save the rest of the north. There, how's that for our logic? This pool is filled with an unidentifiable green liquid. It emits a green or an eerie glow. This pool, that's what all these say, okay. And what, that was a cool laugh.
Understood.
And nothing else, huh? Yeah, nothing else. Okay, so now we start another long trip. I'll cut out the travel time. Okay, we've discovered the location of the priestess. There was, just so everybody knows, there was nothing special to do. We already knew it was here. And so all we did was just walk.
Done.
Yep.
Put you over here. You guys come over
I'm on it.
here.
All right.
Lyson. This is my private retreat. Well, thank you to leave me to my solitude. So if you remember back in scene 34, okay, back in an earlier episode, scene 34, that's a reference to Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail. Sorry for clearing my throat in your ear. So in an earlier episode, we saw her at the bar. Who are you? I don't know why we asked that. Who I am is no concern of yours, but I suppose there's no harm in telling you. My name is Listen. What are you doing here? I'm a simple clergywoman who is on retreat. I came here seeking solace and a place to meditate. Are there not better places for a retreat than this cave? No, not really. Many faiths teach that enlightenment can be achieved through adversity and hardship. This cave provides just such an environment. What faith do you follow? That is a private matter that I choose not to discuss with strangers. I do not pry into your private affairs, so I will thank you not to pry into mine. Now, if you are done with your questions, I would appreciate being left to my devotions. I seek a priestess of Aro. Would that be you? I'm somewhat familiar with Aro. The Frost Maiden is not very popular among most peoples. Many worship her out of fear rather than love or devotion. Her truly faithful are rare and secretive, to say the least. Why do you seek such a person? Alright, I think we do this. Let us end this game, listen. I recognize you as the barmaid from Kuldahar. What is a barmaid doing here unless she's more than she seems? I see. I wondered if you would recognize me since our meeting was so brief. Very well, let us drop the charade. I am Listen, servant of Aro. You have found your priestess. Now state your business with me. I have come on behalf of the spirit of the tomb here. He is worried about your intentions towards his resting place. I know nothing of any spirit, but I am familiar with the tomb you speak of. It is an abomination in the eyes of the goddess. I intend to make it more pleasing to her taste. There's a spirit bound to that tomb. He does not wish to spend eternity in the cold and dark. I couldn't care less what this spirit wants. He is dead, is he not? What do the dead care for light or dark, cold or warmth? They are beyond such mortal concerns. Be that as it may, the spirit cares. He's asked me to speak with you on his behalf. I care not for the spirit or his desires. I have worked for months to rid that tomb of the undead within it so that I can perform the will of the goddess. I'm not about to forsake the task now. What have you done, Listen? First, I curse the veil and the spirits of the dead within it. I bid them to rise and haunt the land. Next, I insinuated myself into Kuldahar's society and became a barmaid at the local tavern. From there, I began to spread rumors of the evil brewing within the veil and the danger it posed to all. It was only a matter of time until someone was sent to deal with the situation. It happened to be you. You cursed the entire Vale? You hardly seem powerful enough for that. Hold your insults, fool! You have no concept of whom you are dealing with. When I cast my curse, I felt a chilling, or a calling, a force that I had never felt before. It engulfed me, fueled me with desire, and brought into it being. I had to be the will of the goddess herself made manifest in me. I was chosen to perform this great work. And what of Kuldahar, Listen? Kuldahar, the great tree, and the circle of warmth are an abomination in the eyes of Aro. Kuldahar shall embrace the winter in her name, or perish in the cold wastes. The will of Aro shall be done. I cannot allow that to happen, Listen. Oh, really? How sad. I shall have to kill you then. Prepare to meet your fate, fool. So be it. No.
I'm listening.
She's a powerful cleric, if I remember right.
They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, okay. Didn't know if because we'd taken care of these guys already, whether or not they'd be back. But it looks like they are. This is when it would have been good to have a silent spell, which we don't have.
Yes.
See if we can interrupt that spell casting. Probably not. Who got hit? Her? Who's this? Oh, she's... Oh, that's him. Yay, I think we were able to interrupt that. Let's hit her again.
What do you want? I'm off.
Okay, that's good.
Very
Come
well.
over here.
Consider it
Over
done.
here. Who just got hit? He got hit. Come over
good.
here.
Right.
Come over here. Take on this guy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, very good. Now I'll take on this guy.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Ready.
Huh?
Okay, because he needs to drink a potion.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you come up, take her on.
To victory.
Yeah.
Very good. No, okay, very good. Now everybody take out the priestess.
The butcher's work then.
Nice.
Here I come, and the hells come with me.
Okay, well, phew. Well, I wasn't sure how that was going to go.
Done.
Lesser Shadow. She is dead, and the curse has been lifted. We are free. We thank you. Don't need to ask what curse. We already learned from her. You are welcome. Farewell. All right. Well. Yeah, I wasn't sure how that was going to go. When the developers always doing the cheap shots with the ambush out of nowhere. I mean, that's all right. That's a fair thing to do. Though I don't know how these Yetis were hidden. It's like, how did we not see them? And these were not repopulated. Okay. Small tent holds several boxes. This tent is roughly constructed, but obviously of human manufacture, someone older, other than the Yeti, must inhabit the cave. Morningstar +1. This particular one is mounted with the golden head that has been magically enhanced so as to improve performance and escape the malleability of gold. Alright, well, we're going to go back to the main crypt now, so I'll cut out that travel time. I don't think I ever read this, so that's why I stopped to read this. This head appears to have broken off the statue nearby. The statue is beginning to crumble with age. The broken head lies nearby. I read that, but I didn't read the headpiece. So, okay, back to traveling. Okay, we are back.
Yes.
You have returned. You have performed the task that I set before you?
Yes, the priestess is dead.
Yes. I no longer sense her presence. You have done well, and I thank you. As a reward, you may take what you find in my sarcophagus.
And we gain 13,000. You said you would tell me who is responsible for the evil that plagues Koldar.
Yes, so I did. The truth of the matter is that I do not know who is responsible. I can only assure you that it is not I, nor is it anyone in this vale. Were it to be otherwise, I would sense it.
That is not the answer I was promised, Spirit.
Promised? I made you no promise, adventurer. As for your answer, knowing where your enemy is not is as vital as knowing where he is. Think upon that.
So we killed Listen, the Aurelite priestess, and returned to Kresselack. Unfortunately, all Kresselack could tell us was that neither he nor anyone in the Vale of Shadows was responsible for the evil plaguing Koldar. It seems we will need to go back to Arundel and inform him of this. Perhaps he will have a clue as to what we should do next. Very well, Spirit. Farewell.
Ready. Okay.
Ready? Check to see if there's trapped. Because that'd be quite evil, right? Hey, you could have all the stuff in my sarcophagus. And then, boom, blows up and kills us all. So now we have helmet. This class of open-faced helmet made of reinforced leather or metal covers most of the head. Yeah, okay. Nothing special about it, just that it looks different. I think maybe we give it to him. Okay, he needs a healing potion. She needs a healing potion. Plate mail armor, so armor class of 3. Plate mail is a combination of chain armor with metal plates covering the vital areas such as the chest, abdomen, and groin. Similar in construction to bronze plate mail, true plate mail comprises chain and leather. We'll give that to him. Makes him now armor class 5. This is chainmail +1. So no one else really has a use for the splint mail, so we'll sell that. He needs one and she needs one. Identify. Cradle of Maeliki +1. A lesser known weapon historically only used by rangers serving Maeliki. That's the way I'm going to say it. This blade has a very humble and simple background. The Cradle of Maeliki was originally blessed by a triumvirate of druids for a ranger named Kel Pathwalker. Kel led a peaceful life, fending off the occasional orc or goblin who might wander into his lands. When he died of old age, the Druids had no one to pass the blade unto. The oldest of them, Byman, held unto the scimitar but never used it in battle. When Byman and his associates left their grove for an extended period of time, a wandering mercenary robbed the hollow tree of its riches. He carried the scimitar north to the spine of the world, where he died of exposure. So to hit armor class +1. So yay, now we can give him that scimitar, and then this is just a scimitar, so we'll sell that. Kresselack's sword +1. Kresselack, the barbarian king, once wielded this sword to aid him in his conquest of the northern lands. It is not known, however, how he originally acquired the weapon. Most scholars believe Kresselack simply found the weapon in one of his many conquests. However, rumors do persist that the sword was the creation of some powerful wizard that was commissioned by Kresselack himself. The truth of the matter will never be known. So it's a two-handed sword, which we don't have anybody proficient in that. It gives us cold resistance plus 10%. So I'm thinking we could probably sell that. We don't have anybody proficient in two-handed swords, and I don't really plan on giving anybody proficiency in that. Yes, very good. Okay. Okay, Kresselack, you evil spirit, we are done with you, and we're in your tomb. So we're going to leave. We'll cut out travel time. We're headed back to Kaldar.
Watch my back. Right.
Now we have enough money that we can buy the bag of holding. That is fantastic. And I think we can sell the katana now too, because we I don't know. Because he has the scimitar +1, but if we can also give him proficiency in katana, then his two-handed weapons would be, you know, two swords as opposed to two daggers. Okay, that's done. We're done. Gonna sell those. There was nothing in here that we wanted to sell. And nothing in here. Yeah, we were gonna do. We were gonna sell this. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Cut out the travel time.
I see.
And now we can sell all of these keys. I really need to find out what these are all about. Need to Google that. Wait, we should buy another set of throwing axes. But not as many as we did last time that we bought.
Whatever you say. Very well. My pleasure.
Bag of holding. Now, why do we want this? As with other magical bags, this one appears to be a common cloth sack of about 2 feet by 4 feet in size. The bag of holding opens into a non-dimensional space, and its inside is larger than its outside. Regardless of what is put into this item, the bag always weighs a fixed amount. So we can put lots of stuff in there, and it doesn't affect our carrying capacity. And so we still have 4,000 left. Nice. Girdle of Gon. What's this do? Gon, god of invention and artifice, is a deity rarely worshipped by traditional, open lock, find traps. Traditional adventurers. Some thieves, however, revere Gon for his role in the development of locks, traps, and other complex machines. One such thief was the burglar Jermar the Calm, who began his career as a locksmith. Known for his cool demeanor and steady hand, Jermar paid priests of Gon to fashion his tool belt for him. Whenever Jermar was stuck in a situation where he didn't have the right tool for a job, one of the small pouches on the belt would supply him with what he needed. Clasp of Bronze Cloak. Piercing resistance, slashing resistance, missile resistance. The small talisman was the clasp of a cloak owned by the notoriously tough warrior known as Bron Bahon. On at least 10 different instances during Bron's life, he was reported as dead after getting himself involved in some horrible situation. Some enemies shot him full of crossbow bolts and pushed him into the ocean with lead weights, only to be killed by him a month later in a tavern 400 miles away. On another occasion, Bron's cowardly companions abandoned him when they were attacked by dire wolves in the wilderness. 2 weeks later, Bron swaggered into their camp wearing wolf skins. Whether all of the tales surrounding Bron are true or not, it is known that Bron is believed to have met his end in the spine of the world mountains, fighting polar worms. Yeah, I don't know. 3,570 is a lot for just 5% bonuses.
Very well.
We'll see what
Very well.
the blacksmith has in regards to magic weapons and stuff before we decide whether we're going to buy one of those items. Though I think for the most part, everybody's got a magic weapon by now. Which must be the enhanced version, because this is like, the enhanced version of this game. And I think they've added in more magical weapons, because as I've complained about before, there wasn't any really in the box version of the game. Alright, well, that's going to be all of the time we have for this episode. When we come back, we'll continue. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. And if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them. And until next time, have an incredibly great day.